Yeah. And now we can start the conversations, and we are live on YouTube. So, hello everybody. How are you today? Let me see who is gonna stay with me here. Great. So, oh, everybody's here is gonna stay with me. So I'm gonna start to introduce yourselves. And Rogério, can you introduce yourself first? Yeah.
Of course, guys, good afternoon. I'm Rogério. I'm 41 years old. I live in Cosmópolis, São Paulo. I'm married. I have 2 kids, and I have been studying English for 1 year and 2 months. And for me, it's a pleasure to be here with you guys to practice English. And TNT has helped me a lot to improve my speaking skills. That's it for now.
Yeah, great. Thank you. And you, Fernanda, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi guys, good afternoon. So my name is Fernanda. I'm from Bahia. I'm a lawyer and teacher, and I've been here since December. And I am 27 years old.
Great. And you, Victor, how are you today?
Hello, my name is Victor. I live in São Paulo. I've been here since the last year, and TNT has been helping me a lot. And I work as a teacher to childrens, and that's all. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, great. Wesley, are you there? Yeah.
Yes, so nice to meet you guys. Good afternoon. My name is Wesley, 24 years old. I was born and live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm graduating in business administration, and I've been using TNT 1 month and couple weeks. And yeah, thank you guys. That's it.
Great. And you, Thais, yeah, now I think you already introduced yourself. So
Yes.
yeah, perfect. Yeah. So now I'm going to introduce myself. So hello everybody. Sorry for the background. I live close to a train track. And I'm Anna. I'm from São Paulo. I'm 16 and I'm a host here about 6, 7 months. I never know. I need to counting these right. And now, Wednesday, today, actually, at 1 p.m., it's not in my time, it's not in my day. My day, it's like was yesterday at 1 p.m. But Duda, he didn't, he couldn't come to do the meeting because she had problems. And then I'm gonna stay here for her. And yeah, we can start the talks. Great. So don't forget to be respectful. Yeah, it's very important. Uh, the first question is, do you think young people are interested in politics? Victor, what do you think?
I believe today, yeah. Uh, by the way, I really glad for this, mainly because Brazil is terrible when it comes to politics. So I think is very proudful when you have young people that get interested in this.
Yeah, great. Uh, and you, Rogério, what do you think?
Yes, I think so. I think so. For example, when I was younger, I have no interest in politics. I just vote for anyone who popped in my mind. And nowadays I can see many young people interested in politics. For example, in my job, I always saw young people talking about politics. They are discussing politics. They are choosing the better the better politicians, you know. And nowadays, the young people are more aware about the politics, right?
Yeah, great. Thank you. Yeah. Uh, my brother is like coming in my room, you know, and then he's trying to like do a lot of noise here. Yeah. So, and you, Wesley, what do you think about this question?
Yes, I agree with you all guys. I think that the kids and the youngers are becoming more aware about the politics and the politicians that are, doing some stuffs. If they are doing stuffs, the decisions in the right way, I think that's not just the kids, but I think that every person nowadays are more aware about the politics and what the politicians are doing. The people nowadays follow the politicians in the internet, and if they are doing the decisions properly. And I think that's really great when we are more aware about the politics, because it means, at least for me, that we are changing our minds, and maybe we can change our country in the future as well. And that's it.
Yeah, great. And you, Fernando, what do you think?
I agree with you guys because nowadays I think because the internet and social media and people have more access to information and can study, can talk to can talk to others people and you know discussing about it. So I think the nowadays young people are more interested and they know more about the scenario, the politics, the politicians. I think it's important for uh, for us as a society.
Yeah, great. Um, Thais, what do you think? Yeah.
I think so. I think mainly now, nowadays, a lot of young people like to discuss politics. But as the guy in the video said, a lot of politics is a lot of things. So I think even in the past, people liked politics, but they didn't know that a lot of things is politics, not just the president and not just this kind of things. So I think even in the past, younger people liked politics, but didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it is hard nowadays, you know, as well, I guess. But I like it this video, you know, a lot. I think that what they said, like the mostly like I like it a lot. What the thing that I mostly like it was that he said that the people expect when you're turning 18 that you need to know all the things, you know, that you need like to know how to work, how to do all the things, and then I like feel this, you know, this way. And it's not it this way, no, we need to learn about it, like it's kind of process. And yeah, I think everybody already answered this question, so I'm gonna go to the next one. Does the government incentivize the idioms education in your country? Yeah. Fernanda, what do you think? Does?
I don't think so, uh, because in college we just study uh, verb to be, and I I saw the research that just 3% the people that live in Brazil speak in English, and it's a huge problem for us for our education because English is so important to get a job and get study too. Then when people decide to research and academic life and things, so I think that it's it's not insensitive. Yeah, it's insensitive about the idioms education, and I think that we needed to pay more attention in this area or education and college and the things like TNT. I can, I don't know, sponsor more. We not actually we needed to talk more about TNT for other persons. Come here and try, because it's for me a really really opportunity. I'm really happy that this TNT exists.
Yeah. And what do you think, Thais? Do you agree? Like,
I agree with Fernanda. I think the government don't incentivize the idioms education, and because of this, we see a lot of English schools that are paid. Because if uh, the public education has a good English, the paid schools didn't exist. So I think that's the main point, as we see a lot of schools of English, that's a sign that the public education isn't working.
yeah, I don't know, no, because we are really living that capitalism society. So it would be really, I don't know, strange. Do not have like doesn't have. Oh my god, doesn't have. I don't know. Schools know that you need to pay. I don't know. Probably, the thing. What do you think, Rogério?
Yes, I agree with Fernanda and Thais. Unfortunately, our government don't incentive us to learn another language. English, French, Spanish. For example, when I finished high school, I became a specialist in the phrase "the books on the table." The books on the table. I learned that's it. Colors of the thing. This is yellow. This is black. This is red. Things like that. And for example, I had a son. My son is in sixth grade. And when I saw the lesson, the lessons English lesson of him, I saw the same thing. I see the same thing. Just a phrase like that, and it's a shame, because our world is globalized, and we have to learn more about English, especially English, because they is a language of the world nowadays, right?
Yeah, totally. And you, Victor, what do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Uh, for me, the government doesn't support the the students, mainly in the public schools. I've never thinking about why I said, but for me it makes sense about the capitalism, whatever. But I maybe something like this. Uh, it's hard to think about this because I think for the most of people that is a mindset something like this. So I need to finish my studies in the school, and if I wanted to practice and learn English, I need to on look up on the internet a English school and pay for this. So it's very sad thinking about this. By the way, I always recommend the TNT because I consider that it is a good place to practice English, so, and free. So that's it.
Yeah, great. Yeah. And you, Wesley, what do you think?
Yes, I agree with all you guys. I don't think that the government support the English learners, but not just the English. I think that all the system education is a bad system, and then the English is affected. I don't think it's not English fault. All the system is bad. So yes, but I would say that the TNT have been doing a better job than the government. So thank God for thank God and the hosts and the Philip to build this platform for us have this opportunity, and that's it.
Yeah, I think the system it is all, nowadays. Like we could see literally this last year, because many schools doesn't know, like teachers do not know how to use technology, and they don't have internet, and all those kind of things was really, we could see a lot of this, and we could show that it is all. um, I think that Wesley says something really important, because when the government doesn't incentivize us to study about this, you're going to start thinking, like, I learned it in school, the same thing, like put on the table, verb to be, how to use passive voice, but never how to talk in English and how to really use English. So I put it this in my mind that English was hard, that I wasn't able to learn in English because it was hard. And then the truth is, English, it's easier than Portuguese, sometimes, like, because they don't have like many things, they're really easy peasy, like to say the things. And yeah, I think that's a really great thing. I think the problem is not in the English at all. It's the way that we see the English, or the government use or supported English. And yeah, I think we could go to the next question, because everybody answered the question. So has politics disinteresting when you were young? Um, yeah, let me see who's gonna start. Wesley, yeah, you can start.
I would say that yes, they are a little bit disinterested in young people, because young people are not allowed to vote, and they try to concentrate the effort in people that are allowed to vote. And yeah, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, great. And you, Thais, what do you think? Uh, it was disinteresting for you when you were young?
Yes, until I was 15, I didn't care much about politics, and I used it to just reproduce everything I heard about politics, like, oh, the government is horrible. I didn't even understand what was happening, but everyone said the government was bad, so I just reproduced it. And when I started high school, I started to learn more about this, about politics, and about social questions too. So I started to be more interested.
Yeah, we only follow the flow. It's bad. So yeah, it's bad. Like, yeah. And you, Fernanda, it was for you?
Yeah, it's the same for me. Then I think because we don't discuss politics in college, for example, college, no, in school, for example, and the easy conversation that people can understand, because it's a hard subject, it's difficult to understand. And okay, partidos, legenda literal, and the main things that involve politics. And I think that we just keep far the things, you're just not interested, not interested. And I think it's better if we can start learning in school, just the easy conversations, and started to discuss about it.
Yeah, great. And you, Victor?
Yeah, when I was younger, I didn't used to interest in this, unfortunately, because I don't know, but I think many of peoples when was younger didn't understand how is important the politics and the I don't know how to say, I forget of my mind, but the way how they could um, support peace or help your country.
Yeah, great. And you, Rogério, it was for you?
Oh yes, it was, especially because in my generation didn't have internet. You know, we didn't have internet in my generation, and today, thanks for God, we have it, and we can follow all the politicians on Instagram, on Facebook, and we can set the truth for them, you know. And I always can see people saying the truth for them. For example, in their pages, you know, you are the best, you are the best, sorry, you was the worst political that you ever had here in your country, you know. It's funny because I always saw that things comments and in their pages, and I think, oh, people always said the truth, the politician. In the past, we can't do that because we had no internet, right?
Yeah, that's right. I think everybody have already answered this question. I'm not sure. Thais? Yeah, you have already answered this question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think everybody. So we can go to the next question. That is, what's the number 5? Sorry. How could we make politics more disinteresting? More interesting. Sorry. What do you think, Fernanda?
Like I said before, then we can discuss about these topics in the easy conversation, no, just not technician conversation. And there is a channel on YouTube that I really like it. There's from Gabriela Prioli because she's a lawyer and I understand a lot about politics, but she talk in the easy easy speak, you know, and everybody can understand. Because sometimes when we see the things in the news, it's so hard to understand it because have too many technical words that we don't understanding. In consequence, we don't don't have interested to study and understand. So I can this channel and the easy conversation can help us learn about more politics.
Yeah, I think as you said, easy word to know because it's not I do not understand when my teachers are saying like not in my teachers, but when I'm like seeing the court, you know, and then the political things on the TV, I never understand what they're saying literally because it's really hard words, and sometimes that's really hard. Like I don't know if you have already saw, but we have a lot of projects in the communities, not like in the favelas. That's like the help the student to learn in an easy way, how to learn philosophy without this extremely hard and never see before words, you know. So I think it's really great this, yes. And I never saw her channel, but I'm gonna search. Like I know who her is, but I never like watch it, you know, like consuming her content. Great to know. And you, Thais, what do you think? What we could
There
do?
there is an educator that I like called Paulo Freire, and he used it to teach the students using situations of their lives. So, for example, if they work with agronomy agronomy is not the right word, but people who works with plants, and he used words related to this universe to teach people. So I think the best way to teach politics in the schools is using situations of the routine. For example, if the student like video games and they say that the video games are expensive, so you can use the situation to explain taxes, for example. You use things that they like to explain harder things.
Yeah, I think this is makes the difference. No, this is make the really the interesting for the young people, in general, because I have this example that my history teacher, she explained in a really easy way, like she bring to us really close examples, and this is facilitated a lot how we understand the things, So I think that this make all the difference, especially for history and philosophy and economies, like political topics. I think it's real hard. Yeah, I'm gonna do something different because I guess two people answered this question, so I'm gonna skip to the next one, and then I'm gonna ask to another guys. Only guys didn't answer this question. Answer this question. The sixth is the government doesn't want that we'll know politics. Do you agree or disagree with the sentence? I like the sentence. I'm interested to know the answers. Victor, what do you think?
I don't know. Maybe I believe in this. Cause when you have someone that don't have idea about the things what happening nowadays, maybe is easier when you have to buy their vote through I don't know how to say, cesta básica or something like this. So maybe I think so.
Yeah, because they're gonna not have an opinion, about it. So they're just gonna agree, and as you said, like I don't know, sway their votes for something to them, because they don't know how this work. And you, Roger, what do you think?
Well, I think so. I think so. For them, it's very important that the people don't have knowledge about politics, because here in Brazil, especially here in Brazil, we have so many people poor, so many poor people, and when the elections came, they go to the people, and because we have so many people poor, they promise so many things for them, and then these people vote for him, vote for them, and we know we have no knowledge about politicians, but nowadays, if we wants to know more political, we have to search about it, and nowadays it's more easier for now easier for we to research about this topic, and I think so. I think it's not interesting for them us have to knowledge about politics, right?
Yeah, great. And you, Wesley, what do you think?
For sure, I agree with this quote. Actually, I would say that it's kind of how can I say, maybe their interest be this system education poor like we have right now, because as our friend said, it's more easier to deceive the poor person, the persons that do not have the knowledge, and when they promote some ideas is more easier to then deceive the person, because you know the person cannot figure it out. Oh, this is this politician really will do what he is promoting, you know, and then I think that it's promote this poor public system of education is kind of a plan that they have, you know, to keep the corruptions and this kind of stuff. And
Yeah, I agree. I think it like the thing is they're not gonna have opinion. They're gonna have different examples, different country, you know, because I think this is matter to see, to compare, you know, sometimes this is matter. And then they're gonna just accept, you know, it's gonna be easy to, as I said, again, like flow the flow the, oh my goodness, I forgot about this step. But it's like this, you know, you're gonna flow what they're saying because you don't know. Like it's just this. That is what is happening. What has happened with me, you know, with my family. So we was born in this family, and then this family say, I like blue. And then you're gonna grow with this, I like blue because my family like blue. But then it's better that your family teach you how to choose the best color for you, you know, not that the blue is the right one, and then my friend that the family say that it's yellow, it's wrong, you know. I think that make really difference and in the way that you think, you know, this, how can I say, this solve problem mindset, you know, this critical mindset. It's really important. Yeah. So we can go to the next one that I'm gonna ask for the girls. Great. So the next one is, do you think that government should decide on which subjects the schools are going to teach? What do you think, Thais?
Yes, but I think they cannot do this decision alone, just the government. I think they may need the help of teachers and people from the community in general, because when you have different opinions and different visions of the world, there is a better chance that the education is more inclusive and is more. It's a better education that uh, hear everyone. So I think the government can decide on the subjects, but with the help of other people too.
Yeah, you said the other thing, you know, it's gonna be, this is usually happen, you know, like the government is gonna decide how the teachers are going to teach us in this pandemic, but they don't ask it for the teachers' opinion, they don't include the teachers, they just say things that they don't know, you know. They're not doing this, they're gonna just say, yo, you should do this. It's really hard, you know. I think you should include the people that are gonna use these projects. You know, like you're gonna say about English. Who's gonna use the English need to give their opinion because this is what matter, you know, because they're gonna use not only who's gonna create it. Yeah. And you're feeling that, what do you think?
Yes, I think the same, because this decision can should made from teachers, you know, because the teachers understand about teaching things, and when government interfere in this area, uh we can, I don't know, make things that's not right, you know, because okay, you just study about history, or no, we don't study more anymore about history anymore. So I can this we can this decision is specific can made about teachers, people that learn about teaching others.
Yeah. They know more than us, you know, because they are teachers. They know the subject they're studied in the college, you know. And yeah, I'm gonna skip to the next question, then I'm gonna ask to Victor. The next question is, did you make POLITCS in school? like creating projects where they represent, I don't know.
When I was younger, none, because I didn't have interest. But today I apply some things with my children because I'm teacher. But some things basics, some 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 tasks, something for children.
Yeah, great. Thank you for answer. So hello everybody. How it was the conversation? I like it a lot here in the main room. I had a lot of insights, that oh my goodness, yeah, that is it. And yeah, it was really great. Marisi, I have a question for you. I think that the number 8, did you make politics in school?
Yeah, so what about I don't know, like politics, I don't like discuss about it. And at school I try to I don't know if what Rafael said, it's he was always involved in some projects at school, and try to understand the teachers and talk about them. And I'm like that. I always try to and understand my classes and try to involve in some situations at school, But I never talk about politics at school, like, oh, I have a site, something like that, because I believe politics for me it's so boring, and not just when I was young, but nowadays too. So it's hard to discuss about it.
Yeah, I got it. And Gabrielle, how it was the conversation?
Was amazing. I think everything gets funnier on TNT. We we always had amazing talks, and in our room we talked a lot about our perceptions about what we think it is politics, and shared some experiences, and it was amazing. We really love it.
Great to know. Thank you. And you, Rafael, it is your first time here?
Hi, no, it's my third time, I think.
Yeah. Anyway,
I
very
think that
welcome. It's always our pleasure.
thanks,
Welcome.
thanks. I think that it was a great discussion. We talk about interesting things. And do you want to know my opinion about the question 8?
No, about the talk, like how was in your room, how you discussed it.
Okay, yes, it was interesting because we had people that are not so interested in politics. Like Marisa said, that she thinks that politics is boring, and in my opinion, politics is not exactly boring, but I read the news almost every day, but I'm not so involved in politics. I'm not affiliated to a party and something like this. So I think that politics is interesting, but sometimes is a little harmful to our minds to think about the problems of the country.
Yeah, it's hard to the mental health now. So come to the Anna's meeting because spoiler, she's gonna say something about it. That is gonna be at 5 p.m. Oh, Mershon about my friend time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, great. So I think, and you, Luis, yeah, Luis, what do you think about this?
From my point of view, it was significant because we had the opportunity, to bring about our political standpoints, and also we had the opportunity to discuss how important it is, to to know what politics is all about, and also how it can, affect affects negatively or positively a local community or a local trade, for example.
Yeah, thank you for answer. Great to know. And you, Thais, how it was your first experience?
I really like it. I wanted to ask if usually people come always in the same day in the week, or no, is not a pattern of days.
Yeah, so the host is gonna be the same one, even like, of course, that's if they have some problems, you're gonna switch the hosts, but you can choose whatever the time that you want to come with us, So we have like at 9 a.m. until 10 a.m., 10 p.m. So you can choose which times it's better for you, or you can join all the times, as usually as I do, Marisa do, because she's also a host here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great. Thank you. And you, Mateus?
It was a very good discussion because we have to talk more about this topic because some people have afraid about talking more about this politics and everything that the young and all the people are avoiding to talk more about. We have to talk more about because we have with the discussion we can get a solution or thinking about it and develop a critical thinking, and because politics involves everything around us and in our society, and it was nice to talk more.
Yeah, great. Like I want to answer the last question. That in the pandemic, how can students be in touch with political matters? I'm not gonna say political matters, but I realized that when I have talked with my teachers, so now we are going to study about the war, and then you need pay attention. I think it's very horrible at this moment because I will not pay attention. Like I'm gonna do the opposite. So. But I would say like to talk with them about things that is happening in the world. So now I'm liking follow like journals every day, every morning, so I can see like the things that happen in the world. So all geographic and history and classes that is with this, I'm gonna like stay talk with my teachers. No, did you see this? What has happened and how this can affect the world or the society? So it's really incredible. This, and that is a way that's easy to us understand because it's the common sense. Gabi, do you want to say something? Yeah.
Yeah, I can. I want to add something. I think the pandemic it's a great opportunity for make people more interested in politics because everything that is happening right now at our country is because of this. So we need to think more about the ways that the things go and happen. So I think this is a oh my gosh, how can I say opportune? It's a opportune time to do this kind of discussion. So I agree with you.
Yeah,
That's
great.
it.
Thank you.
Anna, now I think I can run for an election.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you. So guys, we are running out of the time. I'm gonna put some links here about the Telegram group, about the yours, like TNT social medias, and Instagram, so don't forget to follow us because it's important, to us. So I'm gonna click here. I don't know, Thais, if she's already in the groups, so you can join with the links here on the chat. And I'm gonna ask to you answer the feedback. It's really important. you know, to let us know how it is working, if I'm saying a lot, or if you like the questions, you know, and how it is working. And please, guys, stay at home. I know that everybody needs to work, need to make money, because, you know, we live with money, you know, we need money to live. But please stay safe, you know, wash your hands, use masks. It's really important to take care of your health and your friends and people's real love health. Yeah, Mateus, do you want to say something?
I will only compliment what you say, because if you have the condition to stay at home, stay at home, because it is really important to stop this increase in moment of deaths, I think. So, and we have the information in your hand, so it is easy to stay.
Yeah, I totally, you know, we can connect with people around the world at home. So it's easy, you know, guys, stay at home. Thank you, everybody. See ya in the next meeting, you know.
Thank you.